and welcome to this week's Mystic Moonstone Angel Card Reading. It may sound a little echoey. The house is in disarray. We've kind of stripped everything down to the bare minimum. Okay, and a word of warning, there's not going to be a personal reading this week, simply because my green bag is under yet another pile of boxing and things. As I said, we've decided to do the whole house and it's just everything's in disarray. So please bear with me and we'll have a look and see what the cards have in store for us all this week. And I will make it up. I'll do some double readings or through the week, not through this week, but possibly through next week when things start to settle down. I'll pull some names out of the bag. Okay, so let's have a look. The duration for this reading is the 12th through to the 18th, so we have St. Patrick's Day in the middle of this reading, so all of you out there who celebrate St. Patrick's Day, I hope you have a good one. Right, let's have a look at the first card. First card we have is Archangel Raziel, and we have Hidden Words. I always say with this card, when I read it, I'm almost dyslexic, so I always want to say hidden words, and quite often it's things that are being said between the lines, you know. So listen carefully, but listen not with your ears but with your intuition when this card comes up. Archangel Raziel is the mystic of the angels. Oops, dropping cards behind. Okay, so it's about connecting with your intuition and watching out for those signs as they come in. So that's the beginning of this week, so from today onwards really. And we have the card of abundance. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. So once again, by listening to your intuition, you can tap into that abundance. And remember, abundance means something different for everyone. You know, some people just want wealth. Some people, their abundance is their health. It could be happiness, it could be love. It's whatever makes your life, your existence, feel richer, feel abundant. You know that feeling when you feel, I'm blessed. That's what abundance is all about when it comes up in a card reading. Okay, we'll go to midweek. And midweek, we have the card of health. Now it's interesting because I just said there about abundance and I said wealth, and the next one I came in with health. So I feel somebody's worried about their health. And I want to say midweek, you know, you have the health, not the healing card. So they'll start to feel a lot better, as if they're kind of restored to their health. Now the other thing is, because the first card is Archangel Raziel, and as I said, he's a mystic of the angels, this could also be your intuition healing. Anybody who's on a light worker path or a spiritual path really will know that we seem to, we have ebbs and flows, like a bit like the tide. All of us. I've never known a psychic who hasn't had those kind of... Sometimes we feel stronger, sometimes we feel like we're losing it, then we feel stronger again. And, you know, sometimes it's when new guides are coming in, when we're being tuned. Sometimes it can just be the stresses of life kind of blocking. Sometimes it could be an energy that you're picking up on, and you know, and you're not aware that you're picking up on that energy, so you think it's you and you think you're doing something wrong, and it's only on hindsight that you realise. So watch out for intuition being healed midweek. Okay, we have, thank you. We have the angel of communication. Communicate clearly, don't be afraid to tell it like it is. So I feel for some of you, midweek is really going to be a time where your intuition is going to get stronger. You're going to start to get that communication coming through. Maybe if you've been trying to reach a loved one for a while and thinking, I'm never going to get that, you'll get that communication. For others, you know, communicating maybe telling a professional what your needs are, you know, what you're going through, what your body's going through. Because remember, you can hear your body, you can listen to your body far more than a doctor. Okay, and it's kind of expressing what your needs are so that they can help you, so that the health can be restored. So go with your intuition, okay, on both. I feel that it's almost coming in two levels. I feel that this card, or these cards, are meant for, as I'm saying, you know, those on a spiritual path, and also for those who are trying to get their health back, okay. And I feel that even though they're two very different areas, they've both got the same answer, and the answer is to listen to your gut, to listen to your intuition, okay. You know, your solar plexus chakra is what it's all about. Okay, well, I can feel spirit coming around me. Can I step back? I haven't got my green bag. Right, so I always feel it in my nose. Sounds weird. Oh, it's big enough, isn't it? But I can always feel like that kind of sensation. Okay. let's have a look and see. And we have Archangel Jeremiah and the Awakening card. Okay, when Archangel Jeremiah comes in, it's about something that's been ongoing. I'm getting a feeling down my throat now as I'm talking. Somebody's having some kind of sensation. It feels, I feel like I want to do that. Sorry, as they're coming in, and it's like really coming in quite strong. I feel somebody may have to either have a camera put down or the results of having the camera put down, okay? Because that's how I'm feeling. I don't like that. I don't like it when I've had it done, and that's how it's feeling. And I want to go midweek, but I feel that it needs to be done, and I feel that's where the answers will come from. Okay, so I don't know. I really felt that was spirit that came round and kind of just pushed that out for someone. So maybe because I'm not doing the personal reading, maybe that person's name wasn't in the bag, and this is why they've done it. So my bag's kind of completely where I can't get to it. Okay, we have the Angel of Joyfulness. Something wondrous and magical is about to happen. So I really feel that there's going to be some answers coming in this week that's going to make you feel joyful. Okay, the Awakening card, I also feel that a healer out there is going to really feel awakened and in tune with their own, not only their own energy, but the energy of everyone around them. It feels like they're going to have this big wake-up call, and it's really time for them to go on as a healer. Okay, and the card of joyfulness is almost like she finds her wings, like the butterfly finding her wings, and it's about personal transformation, about feeling happy, about being comfortable in yourself. Okay, I'm going to do a very quick recap for now, and I'm going to say thank you for taking that feeling off of me. So I know 100% that going down my throat, I literally could feel something going down my throat. You know, I'm doing my voice there as I did that, sorry. But I could actually feel that, and it was a horrible, horrible feeling, but it's necessary. And I feel someone out there needs to have it done, needs to really kind of express to their doctor, to their GP, to their professional, that, you know, that nothing can be ruled out, that has to be done so that answers can be given, okay? And I feel that there's maybe something to do with reflux or acid, and it's in that area, okay? Recap now. Archangel Raziel, Hidden Worlds, I want to say Hidden Words, the Angel of Abundance, a steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. So when you put them two together, as I'm saying, it can be your spirituality really starting to sort of grow, to enhance, to kind of get that feeling of that oneness, of that connection. It can also be if you've been praying, asking for health, and that's the abundance coming in, because I'm not going towards the finances so much with this. I'm being drawn to all the lovely greens on this card as well. Everything seems to be really pointing towards health, good health, health being restored. Okay, Archangel Raphael comes in, the angelic healer, and we have the card of health, and the angel of communication. Communicate clearly, don't be afraid to tell it like it is. So, you know, tell everything. You know, sometimes when we go to see our doctor or our health professional, we kind of keep something back because we thought it may make us look foolish or it may be embarrassing, and we kind of leave there, maybe leaving out the most important things but thinking they're not significant. And it's that little key. And you know, quite often you'll hear doctors, they'll say, well, they had everything, so we could have said it was this, but they didn't have that. And it's that is significant to this condition. And sometimes, you know, we just don't realise, you know, we think we're kind of, you know, especially if it's something about, I don't know, an intimate problem or a bowel problem or something like that, we tend to keep stuff back because we don't want to be embarrassed, and or we think it's not important, we think it's irrelevant, you know, it's not relevant to the situation, where a doctor knows better, and that's the thing that they're waiting for you to say that little thing, and you don't say it, and so everything kind of gets prolonged. Okay, so really express everything. Okay, The same as when you're on a spiritual journey, to be honest, it's exactly the same thing, you know. Quite often, you know, the one time I regret with readings is I'll get a name, for instance, and I may say, oh, I don't want to give that, it's a really common name, maybe it's my imagination, and then I find out it's the name. I mean, a classic example of that once was I was talking to a lady, gave her everything about her husband, and all I could hear was the name John, which is a really classic kind of common name, isn't it? And, you know, and I didn't want to give it, and then suddenly she said, oh yeah, well, John, and I was like, oh, why didn't I? You know, and it's that moment, and that's what I always regret when I don't get something out there. Okay, so I really feel you need to just express everything. Okay, Archangel Jeremiah, the Awakening card, coming to life, starting to actually see something. Maybe something that's been ongoing. If you've been on this path trying to be a healer for a long time, you suddenly get that wake-up call, you suddenly get that waking feeling. If then with its health, sometimes, you know, you can be looking down all the wrong avenues, and all of a sudden you see the light and you realise, you know, what it is that you need to do to restore your health. Okay, and the Angel of Joyfulness really speaks for herself, doesn't she? Something wondrous and magical is about to happen, and that will be end of week. So, you know, after St. Patrick's Day, or around St. Patrick's Day, and then the next day. Okay. With that, I will apologise for all the chaos going on at the moment, and I know it's not the nicest look. We've looked better, haven't we? And I know the sound probably sounds awful because I can hear the echo in here. It's amazing how taking the wallpaper down makes a room echo, doesn't it, really? But things hopefully will get back to normal pretty quick. Okay, love and light to you all. Bye.